What do a polished steel plow and the future of global agriculture have in common? The answer is simpler and more profound than you might imagine: John Deere. Let's go back to 1837. A blacksmith named John Deere, tired of seeing Illinois farmers struggle with sticky soil and iron plows that constantly got stuck, had an idea. An idea that would change the world. Deere was not a newcomer. He had been a blacksmith in Vermont, but the economic crisis of 1836 pushed him to seek new horizons. He arrived in Grand Detour, Illinois, a place where the land was fertile but unforgiving. The problem was clear: cast iron plows, designed for the sandy soil of the East, were not suitable for the black, sticky soil of the Midwest. They got stuck, slowing down work and frustrating farmers. Deere's solution was brilliant: a polished steel plow, with a curved shape that allowed it to cut the soil and detach it easily. It is said that he used a broken saw blade to build his first prototype. It worked, and the news spread like wildfire. Deere did not invent the plow, but he perfected it. He adapted it to the needs of a new generation of farmers. And so, almost without realizing it, a legend was born. The early years were of hard work. Deere manufactured the plows one by one in his blacksmith shop. Demand grew, but so did the difficulties. He needed more space, more staff, more capital. In 1848, Deere moved his business to Moline, Illinois, a city on the banks of the Mississippi River with better access to transportation and resources. It was a risky bet, but it paid off. The company grew rapidly. In 1868, it was incorporated as Deere & Company. John Deere, the visionary blacksmith, became the president of a company that already promised to be a giant. But the road was not always easy. Competition was fierce, economic crises hit hard, and technological innovations constantly changed the rules of the game. Deere & Company knew how to adapt. It not only manufactured plows, but also seeders, harvesters and all kinds of agricultural machinery. He innovated in design, materials and manufacturing processes. One of the keys to his success was quality. John Deere said, "I will never put my name on a product that does not have the best that is in me." And he kept his word. The brand became synonymous with durability, reliability and performance. The iconic logo of the jumping deer, with its characteristic green and yellow, became a symbol of modern agriculture. A symbol that transcended borders and cultures. But behind the corporate image, there are always stories. And John Deere is no exception. This is where myths and legends come in. One of the most persistent rumors is that John Deere was a miserly and ruthless man, who exploited his workers and enriched himself at the expense of others. Is there any truth to this? The reality is more complex. Deere was a shrewd and demanding businessman, but he was also a leader respected and admired by his employees. He paid fair wages, offered benefits and cared about their well-being. It is true that he had disagreements with some workers and that his management style was authoritarian by today's standards. But it is also true that he created thousands of jobs and contributed to the development of the Moline community. Another more recent myth has to do with the planned obsolescence of its tractors. It is said that Deere designs his machines to break down after a certain time, forcing farmers to buy spare parts or new models. This accusation has generated controversy and protests. Farmers argue that they have the right to repair their own machines and that Deere is monopolizing the spare parts market. The company, for its part, denies the accusations and affirms that its products are designed to last and that it offers an efficient and affordable repair service. Who is right? It is difficult to know for sure. What is certain is that this debate reflects a growing concern for the right to repair and the environmental impact of planned obsolescence. Today, John Deere is much more than an agricultural machinery company. It is a technology giant that invests in artificial intelligence, precision agriculture and sustainable solutions for the future of food. Its autonomous tractors, fumigation drones and crop management systems are just a sample of its innovation capacity. The company remains true to its legacy of quality and reliability, but is also embracing new technologies and adapting to the challenges of the 21st century. From that first polished steel plow to the latest generation of smart tractors, John Deere has come a long way. A path full of successes, challenges and controversies. A path that shows that sometimes the simplest ideas are the ones that have the greatest impact. Because sometimes, behind a simple green and yellow logo, there is a whole story that few know. Were you surprised by the story of John Deere? If you liked this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel to discover more myths and brands that change the world. See you in the next video.